Hey, good morning, everybody. This is the professor with Day Trading for Success. Today, we're going to be trading AMD 1,000 shares. So I have a pretty big group of people, as always, with me here on Zoom. I'm in the studio here. Charlie's over here. She's going to be handling the chat. Alan is working on the computers over that way, and there's a bunch of other people here as well, just so you get the feel of what's happening. I am not a licensed financial advisor, so please make sure you read this disclaimer. This is an entertainment channel teaching through entertainment techniques, video demonstrations, all kinds of tips and tricks, and giving away free custom scripts as well as layouts and all kinds of information, how to set up your scanners without having to pay for a service, how to figure out which way the market's going, how to speed up your platform and computer, how to figure out support and resistance lines, how to figure out your charts, how to build this layout from scratch. So there's just so many videos and so many trading videos in the archives that you might want to check it out. But remember, we're not advisors, we are not licensed, so you should seek somebody you trust before you start investing. Always trade in a sim first till you get green. So here's what we consider to be the perfect layout to trade the RV strategy. That is a range-bound strategy that we're going to be trading in just a few minutes. So I'm going to go over very quickly what the steps of are those steps of that is, as well as this layout. First, I'll tell you about the book, which is a book put out by the $1 Million Margin Club called Day Trading Volume 1. It came out last year, became an instant bestseller, and there are thousands of people trading this strategy for good reason, and I'm going to show you what it's like. We'll take it out for a run. We've been doing quite well with it, as with a lot of our subscribers and a lot of club members and things that have been just doing amazing with the strategy. I'll have a link to that book, as well as the other two books from the $1 Million Margin Club. Well, they have a lot of books, but the three books, Day Trading Volume, excuse me, Volume 1, 2, and 3, the Candlestick Pattern Playbook, and 66 Candles to Mastery are the other two. And then Mark Douglas is Trading in the Zone, a must-have as well in your library. I'll have a link to that. And then The Best Loser Wins by Tom Hougaard. I'll have a link to that. There's tons of stuff under the show more if you want to look, and I highly recommend getting the books. But you can get all of that information for free right here. So we ask for your subscription and a thumbs up, and hopefully share, and that's how we try to build up our revenue monetizing on YouTube, with you watching those endless commercials, unfortunately, on YouTube. I still think myself about paying for this service to get rid of the commercials, but I just can't do it. I'm kind of curious myself, being a YouTuber, that I kind of want to see what other people, what people are. We don't advertise anything on the commercials or anything, but what are people pushing? What are they advertising? So I haven't brought myself to get rid of the commercials. Plus, I kind of want to see what you guys are up against with the monetization. So I apologize for that, but we're trying to get enough to kind of pay for the little staff in this studio. So any help you can give us with viewing is all asking for. Your subscription and thumbs up, and then comments help as well. And then I have an email that's on the channel. You can email if you want to get into more extensive conversation. Anyway, so this layout is, because we'll be trading in less than 10 minutes, this is a 1 minute chart. This is the scalping indicator. Down here reduced is a day chart. This is the level 2. This is the active trader. This is a 15-minute chart. This is a 5-minute chart. This is, I can't remember what this is. This is the news. We've started to put that on here too. Another 5-minute chart. That's for the SPY is here. So if you want to see which way the SPY is going every morning, you want to do that. I have another 5-minute chart, a 1-hour chart, and a 4-hour chart, all minimized here. These are all here for a reason that we're about to go over very quickly. So what is the RV strategy? It's a range-bound strategy. You try to create a range in the beginning based on mathematical formulas. Once you get that range, you try to create channels to trade in, ceilings and floors within that range. So let's go over how we do that real quick. Every morning, we find the ATR. So there's the ATR high and the ATR low. What does that mean? That's the average true range, ATR, that people expect a stock to kind of stay and move within that range. As you can see, it's hard to see. These are day candles here. But let me make that a little bit bigger for you. So you can see that they're, oops, now I'm on the RSI, but they're, they're right here within the range they left it and they came back in. But this is the range for today. So you look at the close of yesterday's candle, which is kind of hiding in there, right? To the right of my picture, it says close C, $160.24. Then you look down at the ATR, average true range of the last 14 days. If I go back over that candle, it shows you it was $6. We'll call it $6.50. So you divide that by 2, so $3.25, and you subtract half of it from the close to get the ATR low, and you add half to get the ATR high. These yellow lines are Fibonacci levels, which we'll go through. But that establishes the range, and now within that range, now there's a lot of custom scripts that are available on the channel. This is one of them. That won't be on Thinkorswim. This is pretty cool because it actually gives an alert like a phone rings when it breaks a trend, so you can see if you're not paying attention. The RSI you can get right on Thinkorswim. Again, these aren't being sold. This is the most amazing one. This is the sellers. The red is the sellers. The green are the buyers. The blue is the volume. This shows the sentiment within the candle. You can literally jump on a move for scalping, and it, as you see it just happening, jump on it kind of like a wave. If you're on a surfboard and you're waiting and you ride it for a short distance, and then just get ready to get off and don't hit the rocks. But I mean, it does give you a leg up. That's why this is so popular. And I just made this available on the last couple of episodes, also available on episode 83, where 10 other custom scripts are available. But anyway, once you have that range, now you need to find channels inside. There's a couple ways we do that. We on a 5-minute chart, we go back 10 days and we set a Fibonacci level. So you click it on a high down to a low, or a peak to a trough. As you click it, and then it expands. This is considered nature's mathematical formula. So that's going to give us, within these ATRs, we've got 1, 2, almost 3 levels that should be highly respected. As you can see, price action does hover around them. You can kind of see that. But we don't stop there. We do another Fibonacci level on this 2-day. Nope, I'm sorry, that's the SPY again. On this, if that's not it, where's the 2-day? This must be it. Okay. On a 2-day. So this one actually went from the low to the high. So it's always left to right. You just find the highest and lowest points. And then that gave us a few more inside the ATR. Actually, where is the ATR? So the ATR high is right up here. So look at all the different levels we got. And then if you look across, you'll see literally taps them. I mean, like literally hits the levels, turns around. So those are important things. Now, what that figures it out through math. And then the other way we figured out, and the book will tell you, is that you go into your candlestick charts and you look at a 4-hour, a 1-hour, a 15-minute, or a 5-minute, and you try to find as many channels in between the ATRs as you can. Now, I've done that work for us, and it ended up being on a 1-hour because it kind of falls. There's a little bit here that I could have marked, but as you can see, the price action is already down here. So I just went back a few days and I marked all these, and if it turns out that our price action starts to move up here, I will mark more of them here. But basically marking the wicks and the bodies. This is historical data of price movement. And in a 1-hour chart, you're including the 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, the 5 minute, the 15 minute, 10 minute, whatever, 30 minute, whatever people trade, and it's giving you a mean average. So it would stand to reason that you'd want to find those that price action for something for guidance. Now, it is a jumbled mess. People complain about, oh, look, what's that big mess? Well, when you're looking for answers and you're trading on a 1-minute chart, you'd be surprised how quick those levels, these lines, do not matter to you. But there's ceilings and floors, ceilings to floors. So I'll be quarterbacking today. I know everybody's anxious to get going, and we're going to be starting in just a few minutes here. So there's a few seats empty still. So quarterbacking means I'm going to call out what I see and what trades I'm going to take. Everybody, of course, is responsible for their own trade. I always do a test with my staff here to check the speed of the platform. I also like to see the delay from Zoom. So that's why I have a dollar. My max loss per trade is $1,000 per trade because we have 1,000 shares. So I don't expect that to happen. Been watching the price action and trading the price action of AMD for a while. It's a bit safer for our crew to trade that don't want to lose big money, but go high, high share size, but keep it keep it tight. So you're probably only going to see, and these channels are fairly tight. I stopped making them too tight, but you know, you're going to see 20 cent, 10, 15, 20 cent, 30 cent channels. And that's pretty safe. So that's $30, $20, $30, because really your profit to loss ratio is sort of in between the channels. It's all explained in the book. It's like no other way to figure this out. It's not just a simple 2-to-1 or something that you might have heard. So I'm assuming that you know some stuff as I'm talking to you, but there's a lot of videos that explain if you're missing this, or get one of those books. The Day Trading Volume 1 explains a lot. Okay, guys, I'm looking at the price action here, and it's at the bottom of the volume profile. So I'm looking to get into this. If this banks back down again, or it holds firm here. In other words, if it doesn't make a bear flag, like look at this, do you see the price action coming in right here? So to me, that's going to pull us up. So let's see. Let's get ready, guys. Is everybody ready up there? Yeah. I was looking at the big clock I have over here. So we're quite a bit early here. So I thought it was only like a minute early, but let's wait till we're no less than 2 minutes. Wow. Oh, point of control pulled right up. Okay. So this is the volume profile that I have programmed for intraday. There's a bunch of videos on how to do that. This is available on Thinkorswim. You just have to set it up correctly. Now, when you see that point of control pop up like it just did, and you see volume above it, that price action volume above it, that usually means, nothing's always, it's going to go up. It's going to go up. So I'm looking to go up here. Is everybody ready here? We're just going to be doing short moves. There could be 10 trades. There could be 20 trades. You know, I don't know exactly. But it's definitely going to be short moves, and I'm getting ready to go in. I'd like to see it break the $0.50, maybe drop a bit. I'm going to go in there. So I got it at 48 long. So I'm going long off that point of control bump. And I will be using reverse a lot. For people who don't understand what that is, it's just basically exactly reversing my position. Now, that is an advanced way to trade. I do that. So I'm always in a position, and I manage the bad position. So, guys, I'm going to look to bank off. There's the 9. So I'm going to look to, I mean, if it can make it to the fib, great. But if it fades, I'm going to reverse. So I'm looking right now. See if we can get up to that fib, at least break that 80. If we can break that 80, 158.80. But remember, guys, we're doing small moves here. This is sort of a downward move, so I don't want to get dreamy and think that we're going to make a big retracement here. I don't feel like that. The chart action isn't really showing that. In fact, I probably should have taken that trade already before it got to 80, but there's 79, there's 78 on the market maker, 79, 81. Okay, I got it at 81 short, so I hit it right there. So let's see, it tagged there once before. Yep, okay, everybody's going short with me. Good to see that everybody's doing good. So let's see if we can get back. Wow, look at that price action come in. I'm actually going to reverse right there, guys. I got it at 52. So I'm at 52 above that in anticipation of that. So I'm at yeah, I'm at 158.52. So Charlie is, if you look at the screens over there, you don't wave to me, you'll see what's what as far as my price action. So we'll see about the fib maybe this time, because it already was up there. So let's see if it can give us if it makes a little higher high there off the fib. We'll kind of shoot for that. Look to the fib, but maybe just the 80 cents again. These are going to be tight scalps, guys. It's just as simple as that. I don't expect big movements per candle, which in some ways is safe, but you can miss the move. So you got to be ready to get the move. Like, I think I might have missed that move already. It really didn't go past the 80 again, so I was holding out. But 48 would be a point of no return if it breaks through the 48 cents. There it goes. Get up. 80. Go to the fib. It did. What did I get at? 88. Okay. Well, I saw it rise and I saw 90 and I thought it might pop as I hit it because there's a... So I'm kind of managing a little bit of a bad decision if it breaks that fib. But maybe not. So I'm at 58, 88 short. I don't like the position, frankly, because it looks like it wants to break the fib. So I'm going to try to get out of this without a loss if I possibly can. Okay. This is a tight one. Yeah, it looks like it is retracing. So if you look at the scalping indicator, the buyers were at the top of the volume. I don't want to point to it, but it's really strong, long, and I'm going short. So I don't like the feel of this. There's $5. I'm gonna just take that little green and turn around and hope for the best here. So so I've got it at 158.87 long. Wow. Let's see if it goes back up off the fib again. That's 93, 90, 95. Oh, what did I get it at? 92. I'm trying to get it right on the fib. So I got it at 158.92 short. I don't know. Did I actually lose money on that trade? This is getting a little tight right here. So, okay, so price action's coming across. We don't want to get caught in a short position here. There, is it? Yeah, I just pulled it up, didn't it? I took my eyes away from it for a second. So, need a little bit of a dip. I want to get it dipped down off this line again. This is going to be, if this is what we got to do, this is going to be hard. I'm hoping we get a little bit more price action than this. Ah, man, I'm going the wrong way for that move. Ah, what was that at? 159. That is not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. Oh, I lost money there, didn't I? Oh, man. Yeah, I saw it. These just, that's what I wanted. Ugh. Yeah, I'm going to have to maybe take less trades because this slippage, you see a number at the market maker, and by the time you push the button, it's moved 20 cents, and that's kind of what happened to me. And now I'm going the way that I thought that was going to go a second ago, and I blew it. So I've got 159 long. 159 long right now. I'm holding this. I'm going to slow down a second here. We're right at the point of control. And, you know, sometimes AMD can be a little tricky when you have a high share size because it will slip some. So, wow. So I do not want to get to my $1,000 max loss. Yeah, I'm just going to hold through this move, guys. I do believe it will come back. So that is my... I see some of you are green, which is great that you played that a little differently than me. I had over $1,000 a minute ago, so this is a little painful. First, we want to get rid of this red, and then we want to turn it green, so this goes back over the 1,000. So let's get it back up here to the fib, please, which will still be below my position. So, but maybe I can get it, reverse it then, unless it decides to break this flat top and get the heck out of here. So buyers were stronger again there. Sellers like totally gave us a punch. Yeah, my thoughts of competing, unless somebody... A couple of you guys need to make mistakes or I'm never going to get back up to that level, to your level. So I've got back what I was losing. Some of it I haven't got back. It's just gone, but let's see if it can punch that fib. If not, then I got to turn around. There we go. Nice. I saw a couple you shorted there, so I can catch you maybe. Nice. I'm going to take that. What did I get? 31. So we broke like 3 lines there, and that's, I was just thinking like try to manage a position. I got back over 1300, and now I'm feeling good about this. So see if it can pull back toward the fib, and then I'll go the other way. It's actually retracing long here. I'm kind of surprised. So looking at 159 as a psychological support right down by that fib to reverse again. Looking at the market maker. Just waiting for the 159 area. Is it going to do it or not? Just staying above it. It's just not going any lower. I might grab it here. Buyers are dropping, so I've got to be careful here too. So I kind of want to catch the surge back up with those buyers. But I'd like to have a little bit more than 80 or 100 bucks. It'll slip 20 or 30 bucks, so 15 cents. This is where I'm looking right up here, guys. And I keep going back to the scalping indicator and the candlestick action, looking for patterns. Wow, that was below. There we go. Go down. Is that it? Is that as low as you're going to go? Oh, I should have grabbed it there, huh? I'll take that. What is that? 08. All right, and I banked that, so I'm a little higher than I wanted. I'm up at this level to turn around because I thought it might. Well, it did hit the fib. It showed. I didn't see that price. Honestly, I did not see that come up here. Below 159, I did not see that price. So that's sometimes it just, oh shoot, it reflects it on the candle. Now I see that price. 1,000 shares can add up fast. What you don't have, So let's see if it gets back up to this new flat top it made. That's a tweezer move, sending it down, but it's, other signs are saying it's going up. So let's see if we can bank off that double top right there. And it hit it like 4 times right here too. So that's a fairly well-respected line, the 159.29, 159.30-ish, that area. Let's see. Seems like it's fading here. There it comes up now. It'll come up fast too. So 23, 21, 23. Come on. It's dropping. It's not going to get up. All right, there it is. 28. So I got it right at the level. Now remember, we have the custom praying indicator, and it's a little complicated because you have to enter your religion. I'm just kidding, guys. Wouldn't that be funny, though, if it actually was that detailed? Put your religion in here. What do you wish to get out of your prayer? We should make one just for fun. Oh, God, no, I'd probably get torn to shreds. Never mind. Retracting. Right? There'll be so many people that find that completely inappropriate in this world. You can't make a joke without getting torn to shreds. It's just a little too fragile out there these days. Man, the stuff we used to joke about, God, we get murdered now. Wow. They're jokes. That's the thing. It's a joke. It's not even appropriate to joke that way. Okay. All right. Sorry. Everything, you have to take everything so seriously. It's just, it's exhausting. You can't say anything right, frankly. Just, I give up on it. Wow. So I'm going to take, so it broke that. I'm going to take that right there, right at the fib, the point of control. So that's where I took that. You see how the volume dropped with the sellers? So that was sort of like, I was watching it waver. It didn't jump down to there, so that got me a little concerned. So I got at 158.58. I'm going to reverse there. It looks like it's still going down. So let's see if it's going to go down again, or that was it. Whoa, that was a fast little drop. So I did it again, sort of halfway down. Nope. So I see this volume coming above the point of control, wanting to pull this up. So I was thinking of reversing again, but I'm not thinking now, watching this price action. Now, this is prior price action set for intraday from 4 a.m. to now on an average of what happened. But, you know, a lot of people see this if they do your... Oh, I should have flipped around like I was thinking about doing it. There's the new second guessing indicator. Got to try to not take trading quite so seriously. Remember that, guys. Like, have fun with it. Like, have a low enough share size where you're not sweating and pulling your hair out. And at the end of the day, you're green in some way, and you're just feeling good about green. Just green, even if it's friggin' $20 or something. Just you're green, you know. So I'm going back up to the fib. I'm looking at the fib, guys. Looking to reverse at the fib. Seemed like it was there and then turned around already. Is that, oh, there it is, 92. So I'm right at it, and I broke, well, I was over this. I don't know if I want to count that trade yet, but I'm definitely almost at 3,000, a little over 3 right here. So I'm 158.92 short. Just playing these tight little, this is sort of the range right here, centered between this fib and then the bottom of the volume profile area here, the value of the volume profile. So that's kind of where it's going, with a little bit of swaling above it. So these, as always, the RV levels are helping me with guidance, but the volume profile and the Fibonacci, which is an RV level, are mainly what I'm looking at, along with the scalping indicator. Oh man, there's another one. There's another great trade here. Everybody's on this one, right? So let's see if we can tap down here. Let's see, at least we can break the point of control before we just instantly turn around. Come on. Look at that. Whoa. 54. So I saw it below that, and then it jumped like really high above it, and then I ended up getting kind of in the middle. Just looking at this market maker number. So so I'm at 54, 158.54. Yeah, 158.54. I'm creeping up here. It's slowly stair-stepping up. So let's see if we can get up to this level or beyond. As it starts to go up, look, I mean, the overall volume has dropped as a whole. I'm looking at patterns here. I mean, that was a rickshaw man there that sent it up. this was actually a, yeah, it started to make a bull flag, but then it could still make a 5-minute bull flag over here, which would be nice. Oh, did I miss a trade there? I think I did. Buyers are wicked weak down there, not exactly giving me big confidence. Kind of want to turn around here. Let's see if we can get us through past the point of control. Whoa, 76. Okay. Yeah, I kind of thought that was going to pull me above that the way it was moving, but instead it, because I saw an 8, and then it just didn't, it just was for a split second, I guess, so. Hey, man, I might go neck and neck for the lead now. That's good. Yeah, you got to get these little, now when I take the market moves on these, I try to push the button when it's moving the direction I want, like not when it's dipping against the direction. So you see a big rise and I try to hit it there so it kind of carries the slip the right way, you know, if that makes sense to you. So that's what I do. Man. Look at that. That's a good move there. I'm gonna hold that. That was oh, I missed it. It was 200 and yeah, I could have captured that little scalp, I guess. See if we can hit this 48. I'll try to reverse off. I'm gonna reverse off of that this time. I'm gonna reverse right back again. So I've got 3,900. Now my goal is 5K. We still got, you know, 11, 12 minutes to try that out. Look at the strength of this going down. Huh? That's the second red candle now. See how it hit the top of the volume? So volume went up and it was with sellers. So let's let this ride just a hair longer. Nope. Nope. I should have taken that little scalp. Huh? You know, it's so hard to know, really. 15 minutes says it's going down. 5 minutes says it's going down. We're playing these little moves in here and getting stung every once in a while. I'm not ready to flip around on this. Keep the faith. Well, here we go. It broke that, finally broke that 158.50 level and is going down. 44. So this is 58, 158.30 or maybe the quarter dollar. Remember these, when these are marked in your mind, sort of move them to the quarter dollar, half dollar, whole dollar, because that might be where actually people are watching, you know, close to the level, but a little different where they preset on their ladder or whatever they use. And then people go like, well, I'm not going to go on the 25 cent. I'll do the 27 cent and fool everybody. What was that in that movie? Something About Mary. It's not the 6-minute abs, man. It's the 7-minute abs. Yeah. You just try to one up somebody on the ladder by getting 1 penny or 2 pennies above or below where you think everybody else is, but then the other person takes that into account and it goes another penny or 2 pennies. You know, it's an endless cycle. Or did you guys think you were the only ones that thought of that? Yeah. So there's a bunch of people nodding their heads like, really? Other people know to do that? It's always funny when you, hey, we hit a new low. Wow. Holy mackerel. I'm going to, on the whole dollar, guys, I'm going on the whole dollar. If it goes there again, I'm just going to take that. D807, that's right on the fib. So that bank that, and I'm going to manage this. If this keeps going down, probably I'll break it at the 91. I'll keep going. I'll flip around short. Wow, that was a great trade for this action because we're not getting very good action here. So good. Most of you caught that, which is good. No, I love it when you find something out, and I am including myself when I say this, and then you think nobody else knew it or knows it either because you just found it out. So you're going around, hey, did you know? And they're like, yeah, you didn't? This is when you realize that you're kind of in your own little bubble, and you just have to remember that, you know. And then you see, then you can start to act, you know, like you really know stuff, because then you see other people do it, and you're like, that guy. Of course we knew that. How stupid is he to assume such a thing? Then you get superior, you know. It's a cycle. You guys have to, oh, no, don't do that. Okay, it almost broke it. You have to listen to my psychobabble when I trade. I apologize. Maybe you're learning something, though. You never know. You're learning I'm insane. Oh, boy. That's right. I've got a therapist on speed dial ready to help out the traders. So we stopped right here, and it flipped back around. So I'm looking at that level again. Unless it punches through it really quick, I'll probably reverse there and try to capture a small scalp here and get us to the 5. Got to get it over 5. That's the goal. Look at that. Look at that. Are you going to really go strong? That's nice and strong looking. Wow. That was broke that level. I'm going to take that. What is that, 43? And of course it's going to keep going. But this is one of the levels that is support and resistance right here. So 158.50, let's call it. I got it at 43. So what are you doing up there? You have more than 1,000 shares, my friend. Oops. Okay, you thought you sold when you bought, or bought you sold. Yeah. Talk about slippage. You got 2,000 shares, and that's not even fair. Yeah, Charlie has to take you out of the running. I was like, how did you get so far ahead of me? People. Now he's going to act like he didn't know, right? I'm going to, oh. Hey, I broke the 5, but I really thought I was closer to the fib than that, but, you know, whatever. So I reversed on the fib. I think you should lose like $1,000 just to, like, be fair. No, kidding. So I'm at 158.13 long. I'm going to reverse right there off that. And now I'm at 158.35 short. Yeah, we've just got a few minutes left, guys. I'm looking at the big clock over here flashing because we started early, too, is the thing. But, I mean, that's what the strategy calls for, so I don't, you know, people can see if we go all the way to a half hour after, you know, an hour after market opens. So you start trading a half hour after market opens. That's what the strategy calls for. Boy, I can tell I'm getting tired, getting decision fatigue here. This is a lot of trades, man. How many trades have we taken? Yeah, we must have taken, yeah, I've taken over 20 trades, so yeah, I can start to get tired in such a short period of time. That's almost a almost a trade a minute, you know. Now you've seen me do 10 trades in a minute, of course, but I like that right at the beginning of this session, not the end. So see if we can get back down to this fib, guys. I got a short. I'm looking for the fib. Get down to the fib. I'll talk about dark pools in a second here. Let me, because there's a bunch of misunderstandings. Okay. Oh, 06, right on the fib. And I got the 5,600. So, 158.06 long. Yeah, so the thing about what the brokers have been doing, like all the big mega brokers, and now I used to have a deal with TD Ameritrade to go through a dark pool, they call it. Now, what does that really mean? It means that the brokers are not putting your trades out on the wire, so to speak. You won't see them on level 2. You won't see them on the tickers. You won't. They're all internalized. They're covering your trades. Yes, that's a fact. And that's been going on a long time. Usually you had to like make a deal to have that happen, depending on your share size. And they'll, you know, you can round up your numbers to get, you know, they charge more is what happens. On dark pools, you're not going to get as good a thing, but it's going to fill you every single time, no matter what. Now, they're really doubling down on it. All the brokers are doing it now. So I have these hidden over here, but sometimes you'll just name your broker rather than name an exchange. It won't go through the exchange. It's all internal. And wow, this is a good trade. And that's going on a lot more. And soon it will be almost everything. You won't go through the exchange. So before, when you're saying 50 to 100% are, 50 to 70% are hidden from you, that's going to get worse and worse and worse. And it used to be, holy mackerel. Okay, so I'll be covering to get out of this position. Yeah, I'm just going to let it ride for right now. Let's see how this just broke me over 6K. So, losing my train of thought. Dark pools would seem, so evil to people. And maybe they still are, right? Because we're losing, our right to, for the group negotiation out there, the group fight. So retail traders just keep getting stung. It went up that you're paying now, instead of, $8 per million, you're paying $27.80 per million for every trade you take. That's not commissions. They don't charge commissions. That's the fee that I want to call it Uncle Sam or whatever, the unknown people are getting. And now the big brokers are strong enough now, to support all these trades and have all the money from thousands and thousands of people, where they don't have to go through somebody else on the exchange to fill your orders. That's technically a dark pool. It's been going on a long time. You used to have to sign up for it and get a special deal. So, and that's what we wanted to make sure, that we always got filled. So we did that, but it came at a price. And then, I wouldn't show the exchanges here, but you can ask Charles Schwab, if you're trading on Oh my God. All right. So I need to get out of this soon. This is like great. Look at that. That's a $1,000 trade. What happened here? Wow. So it broke that fib. I wasn't even watching. Let's see if we can get, I'm not going to get out of this move. Wow. Let's ride this as far as it'll go till it really starts to turn around. I'm not going to reverse either. Just sell. Yeah, sell out. Anyway, there's a lot of confusion about that, so I wanted to let people know. Some people say, I can't find your trades on the ticker. I can't, it's like, yeah. Yeah, not just mine. A lot of people. So yeah, that happens. And then they round your price up, and then people jump to conclusions that there's some kind of funny business and stuff, and it's just not. That's not what's happening. It's just ignorance of the people that don't understand. So I wanted to explain that. I think I did that in an earlier video on my interviews, an interview like a month ago or something, where people were asking that question, and I tried to explain and put up a written sheet about it. So there was a couple comments about that again, so I just wanted to, if you really want to get into an in-depth conversation with me about stuff like that, send me an email so I can really set the record straight. I don't really want to have those kind of conversations in open comment based on a false assumption by people. It's just not, it's not entertaining. It's not fun for everybody. But I will answer anything if you are concerned about anything that, if you think I'm in cahoots with the big money or, I will tell you exactly what's what. I'm one of you guys, believe it or not. I am such a small fry compared to the big guys, but I do associate with a lot of them, so I know a lot of stuff, and I know how to get around a lot of stuff and do a lot of stuff. So if you really want a conversation about the dark pools and stuff where I'm not going to get sued or get in trouble, wow, I should have just got out up there. So it stopped up there then. Oh yeah, so I'm just going to get out. I'm sorry. I was way past time too. Wow. So I lost a couple $100 on that trade because I thought this was at 6,700 at some point. So I should have got out up here when it hit the VWAP probably. Well, you could see I should have. That's where it stopped. So really easy now. Should have. But yeah, I got caught up in talking about that because if you know the past of what happened when I first started, I made it like a little expose about the dark pools last year, and I named a couple of companies that were doing stuff, and then I got threatened to be sued, and I don't just mean the channel shut down, I mean like really come after me. So and it was an attorney and basically said they're not given the right to defend themselves on your channel, and your information is incorrect, and we're giving you a warning right now. Cease and desist. Take down the video. I instantly complied with not a battle I wish to get into. I was not a crusader about the big dollars. I thought I could just speak the truth of how I saw it. And there was one point that I was wrong about, but I can't even talk about it, which is one of the things they said. Just don't even talk about it. Other than you were wrong and you took it down. Okay, I was wrong and I took it down. So there you go. Anyway, yeah, that got off way more than I thought. So hopefully, guys, if you just tuned in and you're watching for the first time, you saw how effective this RV strategy can be, and you can be trading with 5 shares. It does not need to be 1,000 shares. This is fun to watch. It's entertaining. This is an entertaining channel, so it can show you what can happen in a perfect world for you. But you could do this with 5, 10, 50 shares. It makes no difference. I get asked that question a lot too, and I'm just like, of course you can do it in low share size. It doesn't matter. If anything, penny per penny, dollar for dollar that you share for share, you're going to do better because you won't have the slippage with the small shares. So yes, of course you can do it. Now, if you're not going to do better at the end, the number, if I have 1,000 shares and you have 25, that's not what I mean. But I just meant comparatively, you won't get slippage. So that's kind of a big deal. All right. So, okay, guys, well, listen, thanks for watching. I will, hopefully I didn't go on too much about dark pools. I'll be putting out another video soon. Make sure you're careful out there. Always be inquisitive. Please stay green, and I should say stay green, but please trade in a sim when you're first learning. All right, I'll see you soon.